we're going to go ahead and complete step 9. We're going to debrief, and I have a few questions for you. Okay, first question. What were the most compelling reasons for each side?
You're going to start to feel insecure, and then you're going to start to notice every flaw in you, and then you're gonna want to shy away from everybody, and then you're going to not be as social as you were before.
I was told by a teacher that for a long time she thought abuse was physical abuse only, and she didn't find out till maybe she was about 30 what emotional abuse was, what, vocal abuse was.
Do you think everybody knows the definition of what cyberbullying is?
No. I never even heard of that word before I read this.
Let's do a... You're sort of drawn to it to know what exactly are people doing now. What exactly are they saying to you now, or what exactly have they posted?
It's human nature.
It's human nature?
To be curious. And not only to know what they're saying to you, but know what people are saying about you.
Okay, next question. What are the areas of agreement that you found in your group, or maybe in our whole discussion?
We're actually talking that, well, there should be like, I don't know, like government laws about punishing people, punishing the students, but there's some students that don't report it.
Not only is it deadly, but it interrupts school life, and it can stall student progress and prevent them from doing well.
Students, why would deliberating this topic be important in a democracy?
We have the right to freedom of speech,
but
we also need to understand that other people have the right to feel safe, in their environment, and the right to how do you say it? Privacy.
Oh, you were saying that the government should do something. Well, do you mean the school district, the state government, the federal government? So are you saying, do we need to make laws at a higher level, at a federal level?
Yes, I mean, sorry. Yes, what I meant by government is I don't know, there should be some way the government can help the school district to enforce a policy that would protect the students from cyberbullying.
I don't believe that our democracy should, allow schools to just punish the students. I think that the democracy should take steps for in general, not just schools.
So should the school districts have a cyberbullying policy?
Yes.
Or should the state government have a cyberbullying policy, or the federal government?
Yeah.
And who's going to enforce it? The term cyberbullying is slightly, well, I don't want to say slightly vague, but, when is it cyberbullying? And when is it just fun? When is it just harmless? And when is it deadly? It's not clear cut. But can you imagine if we create laws around cyberbullying? How do you go about that when it's not clear cut?
I say it has its roots in rights, freedom of speech, and mostly controlling how you use that speech. If you abuse it, it will be taken away.
That's right, because many of you mentioned that freedom of speech, those freedoms are important in a democracy.
As long as they don't interfere with someone else's right to privacy.
Now, I got to draw us back. Our original question is, should our democracy allow schools to punish students for off-campus cyberbullying? Now, I want you to think, how much power does a school have, and how far should a school go? A lot of you guys were saying, hey, I think we need a federal law. How does this tie back to what we're learning in our class?
It relates with the Constitution as well as the amendments, right? And the Bill of Rights.
The government should control cyberbullying just like it controls any other issue.
Through cyberbullying, people can also create hate crimes.
Yeah.
Well, still when you report cyberbullying, they could still put it under the hate crime.
We've passed amendments over years to protect different groups, and what you're saying is cyberbullying, we need to create something to protect the victims?
Yeah.
Schools probably shouldn't be able to punish students, but they should be able to report it to some kind of higher authority, like the government.
I think so.
Because, like they said earlier, it's not just the student, it's the adults too, so it's the whole population.
Okay, what might you or your class do to address this problem of cyberbullying?
I believe encourage people to report what's happening to them. Some people are afraid. You could help them, encourage them to do it, because if they don't do it, it's never going to stop.
They should, like I said earlier, report it to another higher power.
Okay, so it shouldn't go to schools, it should go to a higher power. So if I was being bullied, I might call LAPD instead.
Yeah, call the school and then they'll call LAPD for you.
Are you guys willing to go in education?
Yes.
Yeah,
I'll be willing to be a student
A
when it
spokesperson.
comes to cyberbullying as well.
So we gotta start somewhere. Let's start at our school and let it
Build
be a ripple,
Yeah.
a wave. Okay, great job with 9. And now we're done debriefing. Let's move on to the polls.